What's up, anglers? Mike here with Trout Made. How are you doing today? We are here at Dixon Lake on a Monday, President's Day. So it is a little crowded, but not really. Pretty calm. What's really not going on though is the bite. It's really slow today. A friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "I'm fishing, of course." And he said, "Well, I got this awesome rig that I want to come out and try." So I said, okay, cool. So he came out, anglers. And my friend, really good friend of mine, known him for a few years now, and Paul Broding. And you got to check out his YouTube channel, DreamLand, Paul Broding Photography. So DreamLand PBP. Much as passion that I put into trout fishing, this guy puts a lot of passion into videography and photography. Actually, he spent some time with the fiance, and yeah, I trust them. All they're doing is shooting dope, awesome photography, videography. We're great friends, and I'm glad he's out here. So he's behind the camera doing his thing while I'm out here doing my thing, anglers. Since there's no bite right now, I thought I'd go over the basic trout fly fishing setup.
So what are you fishing on today?
Today, anglers, I am fishing with my Reddington Path 9-foot 5-weight fly fishing rod, okay, and I paired it with an Orvis Hydros SL2 fly fishing reel, okay, and I matched it with actually went up one step for 6-weight floating line, okay. And you're supposed to match your weight with your line with your rod. You could go up one, you could go down one, and the weight, 5-weight, it's the rating of pretty much weight of your flies that you're casting. If you're casting into wind, you're gonna want heavier setup. And of course, you're gonna want a heavier setup for the type of species of fish you're trying to catch. So if you're going for salmon, right? The 5-weight, this is gonna snap. Okay, snap. This is 9-foot 5-weight is your typical trout fishing, fly fishing setup. The trout love the 5-weight, okay? It's perfect for rivers, streams, and even still water fishing like we're doing here at Dixon Lake. We're doing some still water fishing today. So I'm fishing with 5-foot 9X leader. I'm sorry, 9-foot 5X leader. I think I said that, I don't know, but it's a tapered leader. The leader actually goes from thick to thin. So that's 9 feet, and I have my indicator here. So about a half a foot maybe. So down from your leader, like I said, it's getting tapered. And I have an Albright knot here connecting to my tippet. What the is tippet? I don't know what tippet is. What's tippet? You know, I asked myself that. Tippet is, anglers, is actually your leader for your leader, if that makes sense. And let me explain. Because your leader is tapered, if you keep tying your flies to your leader, you're gonna keep chopping this down, chopping it down, chopping it down. Next thing you know, you're gonna be tying flies with a leader that's equal to, looks like about 10-pound test. You want to connect that tippet, okay? And today we're using, because we're indicator fishing and we want our flies to sink, we're using a fluorocarbon Rio 6X tippet. And what this is, before I skip it, this is your indicator. I'm using an airlock indicator, strike indicator. This is gonna tell you when you get that bite. Sometimes it's gonna dip underneath that water. Other times it's gonna be a little movement. It might be drifting and it stops. The trout, as we know, if you don't know, the trout suck it in and taste it and spit it out. You gotta be quick on that hook set as well. Sometimes it's a very, very subtle movement on the strike indicator. And with indicator fishing, we call that nymphing. I wanted to do a olive beadhead woolly bugger with some flash on there. The sun is out, it's not raining anymore. The waters are a little murky here at Dixon than normally. You know, they're super clear, but maybe the flash will come through and attract them. And I'm doing a double nymph, and that's gonna lead down to about, I got about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet here. Oh, you gotta watch those flies, anglers. They're everywhere and they get you. The olive woolly bugger down to this zebra midge crystal beadhead with some crystal backflash. So total, my leader, including tippet, all right, from indicator to the midge is about 4, probably about 12 feet, 12, 13 feet, okay? My length from my indicator to the midge is about 12 feet. I haven't seen any trout on the surface, but that's what we'll do. Test it from there. We might go a little bit lower. We might come up and bring the flies up a little bit to into the strike column if they're schooling around here, as they do here at Dixon Lake. We're gonna get fishing, anglers. I hope this helped your basic fly fishing setup. This is what I have. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not a professional fly fisherman. Matter of fact, I would like to consider myself intermediate. I'm gonna put as many links down into the comment section below so you could check out. And always, all my fly fishing gear I get at theflystop.com in San Diego, California. So be sure to check them out as well. Links in the comments. We're gonna get fishing and see if we can get out some trout in this afternoon, anglers. Without further ado, we're gonna get casting. My man Paul behind the camera, gonna get some awesome, dope footy for you. So we are wrapping up our day here at Dixon Lake. It was a beautiful day after all this rain we've been having here in San Diego and Southern California. Today, what we did, I showed you my basic fly fishing setup that you can get on your own and start fly fishing, getting made on the fly. Again, all the links are gonna be in the comments below. Last thing, I wanna thank my boy Paul behind the camera. Be sure to check out his YouTube, give him a subscribe, give him a like, check him out. He's very passionate about what he's doing, and he's out here with me. We're hanging out. DreamLand PBP, Paul Brody Photography. Hope you enjoyed this how-to type of video with the basic fly fishing setup. Until next time, we'll get on some fish, I promise. Fly fishing February going on right here at Trout Made. And I'm out.